So about 2000, I go from them prefab glued up prisons to Soledad. I get to X-Wing, it's like Fish Row or whatever. And man, they feed me one time. It's beans, rice, yellow corn tortilla, a flour tortilla, shredded beef burritos, strawberry shortcake with whipped cream. I know in my heart I'm working in that kitchen. Get to North Yard, work the yard crew for a while, you know. But then I finally get in the kitchen, it's fucking Bonnaroo. You eat. There's a couple whites, me, a few whites. Me, this dude that looks like Butterbean, he's like 6 foot, 360 pounds. And another fella. We get along well. We exchange paperwork. They turn it to a level 3. Changes quite a bit. It's locked down a lot. So, the one big dude, he's alright, but he's kind of a bully. And he's a thief. Which is no big deal. Shit, I stole many a time. I want to get out of there with 2 pounds of sugar. I don't care if it's brown, corn, that powdered sugar, granulated, and grapefruit. Squeeze them. I'm going to explain. But this dude's like too much. It's like stealing bags of onions and spices and all that. So soon I decide I'm going to go into the AM kitchen. I don't dislike the guy, but he's causing problems. You know, he's like almost causing riots because I'm kind of naive. I'm like 30 something. I think he's a dry snitch. He is. Anyway, Soledad a little behind the times. You know, I'd been in all like Lancaster and fucking New Corcoran, SADF or whatever the fuck it is. Anyway, back in the 90s, like 96, they got my blood. And who cares? I fucking already got my term that I deserved. There ain't no new one coming. These guys are kind of walking around at Soledad at that time with like Levi's and blue shirts, weird shit, you know, like t-shirts. But anyhow, shut up. This guy makes weird comments. I'm not giving up my blood because I think they'll set me up. I'm not going to say I was like Nostradamus about him. I wasn't. But I was around him for like 6 years. Shit, I was fooled. I would have thought this dude would be like a good father type dude. Well, years go by. Then CDC came out with this. If you don't give us your DNA, we'll fucking take it. I don't care, they already had mine. I seen his paperwork before. He had his fucking CDC 128, whatever. I don't fucking remember. AG, whatever. You guys tell me. I don't know. I have mine. I mean, I never shit it out. Some dude really sweated me, I'd punch him in the fucking nose. I'm not a tough guy. I ain't. Just normal 6'3", 230 pound guy then. But anyway, you know, retrospect. I'm no better than whatever this guy might have done, whatever. But I'm kind of... And I noticed this. A lot of free staff and cops, COs, They don't like this motherfucker, but I'm naive then. I think they just don't like all the thieving he's doing. He's like stealing bags of onions, a fucking whole bottle of granulated whatever, spices, pounds, bags of sugar. You know, that's what I thought. Well, anyway, I go to the AM kitchen because this guy's almost causing a wreck every month because not only is he stealing every fucking thing, but in retrospect, I believe he was fucking hindering other people from prosperity, including myself. You know, I'm not going to act like an angel. I didn't rip you off. I didn't fucking fuck you over. But if I can get me 2-3 pounds of sugar and whatever, I did. Okay? You can figure out what I did with it. But anyhow, it's much better too, because it's like, this is now level 3. A lot of shit happening. And you know, you get out in the morning and do some push-ups, then you're locked down for a month and whatever. You know, that's poo butt ass level 2. So I was a hard 19. When the CDC wants you to be part of something of them, you know, like level 2 lame-o, well, you do it. And they didn't shoot me to level 2. Big deal, I don't care. Fuck, I liked it. That's all it was, a cell. Fuck, every day I got out of that kitchen with something to eat. Little perks. I didn't fucking steal. I never walked out of there like Santa Claus. But anyway, years go by, like 5-6 years. I'd deliver this guy ice when he was off. I was morning kitchen, I'd fucking weed. Save the other crew like short line. PM would save us some short line. It was fucking pretty sweet. Well, one day, I go to his fucking cell. You know, if I delivered a bag of ice, I'd get 2 chimichangas. He'd cook on a hot plate. Bomb. Fucking everything. I asked this fucking cellie, where is he? He says, dude, the Department of Justice got a hold of his DNA and he like strangled and raped a teenager angel princess, threw her in the dumpster. I'm like, what? Are you fucking kidding me? I thought he was joking because this guy had a sarcastic sense of humor. I'm fucking hurt. My last 115, I was dawdling around in the kitchen. I had like a bag of shit I wanted out of there. And one guy had unlocked the door and let me the fuck out. But I dawdled around. I got caught by this sergeant because I was getting his ice. Anyway. Turns out, he had paperwork. He was like a fucking bank robber, supposedly. And I'd heard others like wonder, you know, I ain't getting 30 years in the state for robbing a bank. It's federal. I'm naive. I'm probably like a 17-year-old in the head. Yeah, he had like 105 cases of fucking like lewd acts with children though. You never would have guessed it. This guy was funny. He could have been a comedian type dude. He had communication skills. Somehow he came up with fake paperwork and he did it. You know, I don't know how many wrecks he almost caused, like I said before. What if you go the fucking hole for his fat ass? What the fuck he did? No better. Shit. Though I never hurt a woman or child directly, I sure as fuck did indirectly. But I learned something that day. You think it's some little fucking ferret looking pale ass fucking creep looking thing. You don't know. You don't. You know, there was hints. Like I said, there was staff that didn't fucking like him. There was an elder man of color. It's like he was from down south. And he said to me one day, he goes, "You're fucking blind." You know, I'm pretty arrogant then. He's talking about that dude. He says, "Watch who you're hanging out with." He knew about him somehow. Guy had wisdom, man. So, here's what I'll say. Do you want to end up locked up with whoever? People you jump fences to get away from out here? I'm not giving you advice. Fuck it. You heard that I've done some loser ass shit even since I got out. I'm redeemable though. Sure as fuck won't steal nothing. I remember. I remember, man. I got this fucking crazy dog. I need to show his ass to you. I don't know how to use this goddamn camera that good. But all the paperwork shit, that guy had paperwork that looked like my 128. Somebody fucking fixed it for him. He started prison in '86 in Folsom. You know, if they knew. If we knew. You know, how is that guy 105 fucking cases, if that's true? How the fuck is he not going to the board? My crime's horrible. It's a life crime. It took me 2 minutes. I'm not excusing it. How many lives did I affect? But I know dudes like that did. They got 3 strikes. They like did one thing. Then they stole a jar of coffee. Then they fucking ripped off some food. They're starving. They're not even going to the board. How's this guy getting out? You know what? This motherfucker was jogging his fat ass before he got out. What the fuck was he jogging for? So he could catch somebody? Little kid? Really? That hurt me for years, knowing that I befriended that guy. Like I said before, I'm not better.